me be realistic with this one. This lady, Tera, chantelle, trust me, sis, you have this one governed. You have this covered. Trust me. I was like sitting and watching some of your videos, and I'm like, wow. The guys need to listen to this. The guys especially need to sit and listen to stuff like this, to get our headspace right. We tend not to listen, but you guys can leave a comment in the comment section and tell me what you think about this fine young lady and the topic that she's talking on right now. Okay.
Accountability that we all have to take in this belief of cheating. I believe that we have such a stigma upon it because we're not taking accountability or responsibility. A lot of people don't even know what that is, and we tend to point fingers and blame others instead of realizing they are just a reflection of ourselves. So every time that we are entering in these relationships, these friendships, they are just mirroring ourselves. Dealing with that we have to look inward instead of pointing out, is where we begin to be free. So we choose mental slavery every day, doing things that we don't want to do. We tend to cheat on ourselves is what we really do. We ignore the red flags. We tend to procrastinate. We tend to be lazy. We tend to betray ourselves. And once we understand the truest commitment that we can ever have is with ourselves before any and everybody. They don't teach us that we should marry ourselves first. We're so eager to marry the other, but when have we ever learned to marry ourselves? Because once I did that, I realized I am a good wife to myself. But we're so eager to show other people, we're so eager to have a soulmate. But what if I tell you that you are your soulmate and that you don't have to hold anybody down, you don't have to control anybody, you don't have to change anybody. All you have to be is in your divinity of love. So now you can see other people as unconditional love. But we tend to have these rules and regulations on how to love somebody, and it's very transactional love right now. We're not really centered in love. And when I mean by centered in love, love is a free emotion. It's freeing. We're supposed to support each other. We're not supposed to fix each other. We're not supposed to hold each other back. We're supposed to experience each other in this day-to-day life. So once we get to that space, we have to fulfill our own needs first before we go out here seeking to the world. So the overall message is that we cheat on ourselves every day. We betray ourselves, but we don't want to talk about that because we have been accustomed to being in victim mentality.
It's an unpopular opinion, but this piece of wisdom gonna set you free right here. Realizing that no one can cheat on you. It's about understanding that you have no possession over nobody. Nobody belongs to you. And once you realize this will simply set you free. We as humans be choosing bondage. We be choosing slavery because we don't realize that we have a choice of our own freedom and our own awareness of realizing that, dang, man, nobody belongs to me. So let me set them free. But a lot of people don't want to hear this. I know, man. This is when you gotta stop taking things so personal. Stop feeling like you have ownership and control over somebody else's well-being and someone else's life decisions. If they want to do what they want to do, it has nothing to do with you. They did not cheat on you. They cheated on themselves. They have no loyalty to themselves. Stop making everything about you. This is them, this is their character, and they just exposed it to you. You can either deal with it, cry about it, pout about it, or move on with it. It's up to you, boo.